first thing that we're going to learn how to do is to repair a inner tube. So basically, when you get a puncture, it's going to have popped your inner tube. And rather than just buying brand new tubes every time, it's so much cheaper, more environmentally friendly, just to actually repair your tube. And it takes literally 5 minutes. So basically what you need to do is, I've got a video of how to change the tube, so I'll post a link to that video in the description. So when you've actually got the inner tube out, the punctured one, I want you to take the tyre off, flip it inside out, and basically feel through all the inside of the tyre to make sure, or to find what's actually caused the puncture. You need to take that out, and then you can do this step. I never buy new, it's just a waste of money, like a £5. These, it costs maybe like, you know, like you get probably 12 different like puncture repair things in this kit, so maybe like 12, so it's gonna save you like 60 quid rather than just buying like a £5 tube every time. This is your puncture tyre. What you're going to do, so you're going to undo the pressure valve. Can you see there? No, it's not in focus. The little pressure valve, you need to undo it. And then you're going to put some air in it so you can basically find out where the puncture is. So you're just going to pump it up so that you basically can hear like a hissing sound, which is that's where the puncture is going to be. So I can hear that already. Right, it's there. I can hear it already. But if you can't hear it, because basically what you're going to do is just going to go around it, you'll hear a hissing sound and you find where the actual puncture is. If you can't do it just by sound alone, what you're going to do is you're going to fill a bowl with like water up, put the tube, your inner tube, into the water and feed it through the water, and you're going to see air bubbles popping up, and that's how you find your puncture. So once you've found it, you're going to take your repair kit, like this. All the repair kits are exactly the same pretty much inside. You're going to get your puncture repairs, some glue, a crayon, some chalk. So basically the crayon is for drawing around where the actual puncture is. I fucking lost it again. Genuinely not that hard. Alright, I got it. And that's why the crayon is so important. What you're going to do is just going to draw around it. So you might have to put it on something flat. Just draw around it. So you've got basically just like a bit of like yellow. So I just put like a little square around it, just so you know where it is. I'm going to take you're going to get like a strip of these. Get whichever size. It's normally just this one, these little ones. Chalk. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get, this is your glue. So all you do, it's so easy. You just basically, you've got your puncture. Basically, just put a load of glue. Not too much because you don't want it to, put it about the size all over the puncture. And then just like that. And you're just going to leave it to get really like tacky. So just leave it for like a couple of minutes. And also, this took me quite a while to get the hang of this. I know it sounds really straightforward, but just when you start doing it, you're probably gonna fuck up a few times. Like, I've actually kept the first one I ever did. I don't know why I've kept it, because it was in Australia and I've kept it all this time. Look at the state of that. You see? It's got fucking 3 on there. I made such a mess of it. But basically I was putting the glue on the back of the patch rather than on the tyre, which is not the best thing to do. It just won't stick properly. So you need to put the glue on the tube rather than on the patch. So basically that was just, aww. It was my first go. You see, it just takes practice to do it. The more you do it, the more you'll get used to it. But you're better off doing this like at home, and rather than trying to do it out. So always have one repaired one in your bag rather than taking none out. If you have to repair it on the side of the road, it's just not as easy. So just repair it when you get back. You've got your little patch. You just peel it off. And then you find where the glue bit is, hold it on and just stick it like that. hold it down. And guess what that is? It's uncanny resemblance. Anyway, so hold that on. And then what you need to do is you just basically peel, you see, you just peel the plastic off and it leaves the actual, you see, and that's it. There's a bit of plastic still there. Job done. Repaired tube. It costs probably, I think these kits, these are my favourite ones actually. These are from Wilko's if you're in the UK. Oh, you get 6 patches and they're about £1.50 maybe. So it's just so much cheaper, it's so much easier just to be able to repair it rather than just keep having to buy new tubes. It's just such a waste. So yeah, let's just see. See, this one has already got one there, 2, so there's 1. Oh shit, there's more on that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this tube, that would have cost me 20 quid. But if you just repair it, it will last. I'm not saying you've got to put 50 on there, but do you know what I mean? It is just much better to do it. It saves you pennies. And just saves you hassle as well. You don't have to keep going out to the shop buying loads of fucking tubes. And also, a lot of people are probably going to want to just keep buying new ones. And I've been out on like a ride. It was like where I used to live actually. We went on like this big ride. It wasn't like vegan cyclists. It was just like a club, a cycling club. And I got a puncture when we were out. And I took my tube out and they thought it was hilarious that I had like 6 patches on it. They're like, what the hell? Like, I've got a new tube if you want. I was like, no, I'm quite happy to repair it. And they're just like laughing. But like, just fuck what people think. I think it's just better. Just why would you keep buying new ones when you've got the ones here that are perfectly fine? I mean, unless, because that's the thing on the other video that I did where I was replacing the tube, the pressure valve broke. So if that breaks, yeah, there's no repairing that really. You are gonna have to buy a new tube. But if it is just like a little puncture, like a little thorn or something, or a bit of glass, just repair it. And then just roll it up. That job done. Straighten your saddlebag, saves you a £5 and you can do it at home, easy. If you've got any questions about it, then let me know, leave them below and I will do some more bike videos soon. Alright, see you next video.